Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going on a trip that I'm very excited about. I've been wanting to go on this trip since last spring because a colleague of mine told me about it and I thought it looked so cool. We are going glamping. Yeah, I'm so excited. We're going with a tour group, which I don't remember the last time I've gone on a tour group thing since I came to China in a student group, but I'm pretty excited. We're gonna be going on a lake and maybe we can go swimming. I just really hope the weather is nice. That's all I truly hope, is that the weather is nice. There's no rain. I mean, sun would be great, but honestly, as long as there's no rain, I'm happy because I want to just enjoy being outside, being around nature, and yeah, taking a break from city life, even though I don't live in the city, but you know, it's good to get out of the neighborhood a little bit. So anyway, I'm really excited. It's like 7 a.m., 7 something. We have to go meet them at a certain metro stop. So we're just gonna eat a little breakfast and then we're gonna go meet them and then take a bus to the camping area. I'm so excited. Anyway, let's go. Look at how cute. Better than our house. And then you can see the trees. This place is literally so nice. And we have 2 sinks. Wow. You guys. I mean, I know we're not camping, glamping, but I'm just like so happy. It's so cute. I wish we could stay here. I mean, we got the room. As you can see, there's like even an AC. So we got the room. What do you want to call it? What do you call it? Like, obviously not a tent. We have like a room because all the tents were sold out and I was literally so sad when I asked to book like the trip and then she said all the tents were booked up and I was so sad, but I thought, hey, I still really want to go on that trip, so I still said, okay, whatever, we'll take the room. And we have 2 beds, where obviously we don't need 2 beds, but this place is so cute, and we have this chair. I mean, come on. I don't know, and we went swimming at the lake. I'm in heaven right now because I have missed swimming. I miss swimming at the lake. I'm a Lake Michigan girl, and I would go swimming every single summer of my life. So I haven't gone swimming for like a whole year and a half. 2 years. I think 2 summers ago when I was in my hometown, I went swimming, of course, because that's all I do in the summer. But, oh man. Anyway, I'm gonna shower and we're gonna walk around the campsite, and later we're gonna have a barbecue dinner. I'm so excited. So anyway, I love this room, although we do have a flashing light, but I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
Alright, so I just wanted to say a few more things about my glamping trip because I wasn't the best vlogger. I didn't talk to the camera a lot during the trip, but I did take a lot of footage. So a few more things that I want to point out about this wonderful, wonderful trip. I would definitely do this kind of trip again. It was my first time traveling with a tour group. I've done tour group stuff in the past. Like the first time I ever came to China was a group from my university, but they weren't technically strangers because we all went to the same university, so we all had the same background and kind of knew each other anyway. But this was my first time meeting people and then becoming tour mates with them. So I was really nervous about that, but obviously I had Milton next to me, so at least if I didn't get along with anyone, we had each other. But, not only did we get along with people, but we made new friends, y'all. New couple friends. Like what? Like that are a couple. Do you know how hard that is to find here in China? To find a couple friend that I get along with the girl, Milton gets along with the guy, we get along with each other. I mean, we've already hung out with them twice since the trip. That's worth the price alone, honestly. And besides that couple, everyone was super friendly and nice. There was a lot of parents and kids, so it was kind of family orientated, which I was totally into because I didn't want like a party travel group. Because we had so much fun at this tour, we're already signed up for another tour with the same tour group company. By the way, they're called Banana Tours. You can find them on WeChat if you just look up Banana Tour, or maybe there's no S. Banana Tour. Anyway, look it up on WeChat. You can find them under the subscriptions. They give you information about each trip, when they're gonna go, where they're gonna go, how much it can cost, any information you might want. And obviously the two girls who are in charge of it, their WeChat is on the subscription account, so you can always add them and ask them questions accordingly. I do want to say that Banana Tour is located in Guangzhou. The headquarters is here. It's not a big company. I don't know why I said headquarters, but they're located in Guangzhou. But they have had tours outside of Guangdong to other provinces and other cities. Most recently, they went to Chengdu for the National Week holiday, and they've had other little trips as well. Although I have not gone on any of those trips because I'm still afraid to leave Guangdong. There's too many new rules every day, and I don't want to take any risks of doing anything wrong and having to randomly quarantine or get tested 15 times just because I left the province to go on a 3-day tour. So I'm just sticking to all the tours that are within our province. For this tour, the price was a little high, but I looked into this same glampground. I found them on Taobao, and they're actually pretty expensive anyway. So I thought at least we'll have someone to organize everything for us, you know, who can speak Chinese fluently, who can help us with things, and meet new people while we're doing it. Also, one thing to mention, that some meals were included but not all, so you could choose if you wanted to go on the group lunch. I think there was 2 group lunches that were optional, and then of course you just split the cost afterwards. If you don't want to just go to a random restaurant and eat, you can always prepare something to eat for yourself or something like that. There was a few people who maybe had some serious food allergies and they didn't want to take the risk, so they just prepared their own food and brought a lunchbox along for those meals that wouldn't be covered by the trip. Also, about the price, even though I thought it was kind of expensive, if we did it by ourselves, it would be equally expensive, if not more expensive, and we got a tour guide on top of it, and we were doing it with other people, versus if we went, it would just be the 2 of us and we wouldn't be able to do like the swimming. I wouldn't know how to organize this guy to take us on a boat to some random area to go swimming. I wouldn't know how to do that, and it wouldn't be as fun because Milton doesn't like swimming. So it was fun because there was other people for me to swim with and do these activities with. The only downfall that we had at the trip was the fact that we signed up way too late to get a tent. So as I was saying before my camera battery died, was the only downfall of our glamping trip, and that was that we weren't actually in a tent. Now, as you could see, the room that we were in was beautiful. It was amazing. It was cute and comfortable, but we weren't technically in a tent. We were in a small building that had 4, I think, small rooms, and so there was a few people next to us. That was the only thing. So definitely, if they have this tour again, I would want to go really, really bad to actually stay in a tent. But that was my fault because the first trip, it was supposed to be during the beginning of August, which I couldn't go because I was doing the summer camp. So it was postponed to the end of August, and then we were able to go. But by the time I said, hey, now I can join the trip, the fact that the date was changed, the tour guide said, well, there aren't any tents left, there's only rooms. And I thought, well, I would rather be in a room and on the trip period than not go to the trip at all, not knowing when my next chance would be. So that was the only downfall that I can think of. But everything was great. The barbecue night was wonderful. It was great to just talk with other people, you know, have barbecue, have drinks. Also, another thing I wanted to mention is all of the amenities at this glampground that we went to. First, of course, is the ping pong table where Milton and I were able to practice our ping pong skills that we don't have much at all, but we were able to play ping pong for fun. There was a pool table, but it was like on a tilt, so it wasn't that great, and it wasn't that fun to play because it wasn't like, you know, real pool, because it was like that. But that was really fun. Also, there was a little coffee shop, and I think they also sold like random snacks and stuff. But in the morning I was able to get a nice coffee to wake me up, which was great, because I did bring some instant coffee stuff, but it's always nice to have some actual brewed coffee, like freshly brewed coffee. So that was really nice. Of course, they had that little archery area, but it wasn't actual arrows. It was like the suction cup arrows, but it was still fun just to, you know, use a bow and arrow type thing for a little bit. And of course, the tie-dye activity that was planned for our tour group was really fun, and I love artsy type stuff, so I was really excited to just kind of be creative and do it. And actually, I'm pretty happy with how our tablecloths turned out. I mean, come on. Alright, so I think that's going to be it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you are interested, and definitely if you are located in Guangzhou or Guangdong province, definitely check out Banana Tours and see on WeChat what their next tour is. You might even run into me if I'm still in the country, but I definitely recommend them in any of their tours. And also, if you have any questions for me about my life here in China, definitely tell me in the comments below. I will try to answer them to the best of my ability. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.